how does that translate to the stock market? Is that also
so stock market? So this is a chart that we had also shared with our members on a Discord. But we shared that stock markets might look to pull back. This was in the earlier video.
Yeah.
And it did drop. And once again, the potential area for a bounce was on our trading buddy strength band.
That's another really cool thing about that, where it's like, even if you don't understand all the technical analysis to the same level that like Sid is able to like break it down here, all we need to look at is the indicator here, where it shows like, oh, it's green, it's bullish, and we're pulling back. Well, as long as we're pulling back just to the green line there, the strength band, that should be where we find support, as long as we remain in a bullish trend. And that's exactly what's happened here, where we're in a bullish trend. We got our pullback, but only to support. And we knew where support was, one, from technical analysis and understanding how to chart these prices, but two, just from looking at the indicator.
Here are my lines,
Yeah.
And it kind of bounced on the line. Here it dipped a little bit below on the QQQ, but then see it bounced on it. But it seems to have held above the band. And when we saw this, like basically multiple conditions meet, we were ready to buy back in and go long. And guess what? It worked out great, because
very nice.
We made new highs after that.
Yeah, and that's still looking at this chart. It's still like the SRSI has its room there. There's plenty. It's a bearish like breakout beyond the previous all-time high. So now it pretty much is, if there's a pullback, it's likely to pull back to that all-time high price and then bounce and move higher.
Yeah, which is called an SR flip. So we might see like this week, we might see it this or next week, or sometime we might see the price come down a little bit. I think this was a few weeks ago. So price did retest this sort of the last all-time high. And then so now we just have to wait for it to bounce, and which it might. So again, the stock market is also looking kind of bullish.